Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Not Boring podcast. And today we're joined by no one new. It's the same people again, which is not boring, isn't it? And we're gonna start off with some discussions, about school trips. So I don't know exactly
Uh,
what you guys want to talk about.
quick announcement before we start. We have a Twitter now, so if you want to DM us, please do that. It's at the Not Boring Pod. Just want to
Yeah,
throw that out there.
yeah. Thanks for
Uh,
the announcement.
so the reason I chose this topic was because I personally have like a lot of I'd say interesting school trip stories from when I went.
You
hmm
went to Italy, didn't you, for like
Yeah,
a ski trip? Yeah.
that's the bulk of my stories. A lot happened on that trip. It's something.
Yeah, I remember some things you told about it. I don't know, like something about someone throwing a piece of food somewhere.
Oh
Or I don't know.
yeah,
I vividly remember what you said. I mean,
yes.
personally, I enjoy them. Go on. What were you gonna say?
So you guys might have heard me ranting on about this because it is something that I'm annoyed about. But well,
Okay.
not annoyed about. It's just something interesting, I guess. But I'll just say it again for the podcast. Um, One story was for food every day we'd line up at this queue at this like deli, and there would be a door, but there wouldn't be an actual door to a kitchen. It was like it's more of like a curtain. so,
Okay.
so one of my friends, he picked up a piece of food and threw it underneath the curtain into the kitchen. Yeah, it was really funny. He didn't even get in trouble or anything. Like no one told him off, or it was it
Okay.
was it was stupid. And I think another story is this is really stupid. So like the day before, a fire alarm had gone off because some student had been spraying deodorant everywhere. Well, not everywhere, like they'd been spraying deodorant, so the fire alarm went off. So then
Okay.
my friend thought it would be appropriate. I can't believe he did this. What he did was he got his deodorant and he sprayed it directly at the fire alarm. Like no joke, he emptied about like a fifth of the can just at the fire alarm. It was like the dumbest. It was so stupid because like he couldn't even deny it. Like he sprayed that much deodorant at the like fire alarm that whenever everybody had come back outside and they found out it was a fake alarm, the teachers came directly to our floor because you could literally smell the deodorant from like down the corridor. It, and he
That's
like
mad, man.
he denied like he denied like all responsibility for it, even though it was like reeking of deodorant, and it was just, it was so funny. Yeah, he got like a 3-day suspension. Is yeah. Do you guys have any interesting school trip stories?
But something interesting. So I went to Normandy, France. We like it's the same thing. We went to a hotel. It was in the middle of nowhere, next to a church actually. So that was pretty scary because there's generally like a graveyard next to the church.
May I
And
ask, was this on June 6th?
wait, who are you referring to?
You, as in like your school trip to Normandy, was it on June 6th?
No, no, no. It wasn't June 6th, but I think it was sometime near June though, like April. I think April, May, June, somewhere near then. It's quite a
Okay.
vague range, but yeah. So yeah, we went there and we every night we went to sleep. They like expected us to go to sleep by 10, so you have to go to bed by then.
Yeah.
But what everyone would do is they literally in the middle of the night they'd go to different people's rooms
Yeah.
because you can only have 4 people in each room. But
Yeah.
and people literally just went to like everyone went to a certain room. We just like communicated via social media, and we just had to be as quiet as possible. But I mean, obviously the teachers noticed somehow because they're not sleeping. They tell us to sleep at 10, but they sleep at like 1. And they put like so to prevent that from happening, they just put like an X mark for each door, like so that they don't go through the door. It's quite
What?
stupid, but I mean, they just put like a big sticker from like the top left corner to the bottom right, and then the top right to bottom left with just
Oh, right.
yeah,
And
like
they
as if
thought that would
that's
just
gonna
stop
make a
it.
difference.
That's so stupid, isn't it? How's that going to stop anyone from going in?
Exactly.
Oh, I have another story. Well, it's not really a story. It's just something that happened. They banned us from buying Red Bull. Like, so there was a cafe at like the bottom of the it was kind of like an apartment kind of thing. It was kind of like a hostel. There was a
Yeah.
cafe, and they barred us from buying Red Bull because so many people were just buying Red Bull and staying up till like 2 because they couldn't sleep.
Speaking of not being
They-
able to sleep, okay. I went to this residential, a residential uh, flip. It's like a almost like a course. So there's a 5-day course, and you get to stay at a university's lodgings. So this is like Queens. I think Akarsh has been to one of them as well. Basically, in the middle of the night, you have your normal people who actually go to sleep and try and rest for the next day. And then you got the other people who, at literally 11 p.m. or perhaps even midnight, would come out of their rooms. We have our own rooms, by the way, for each person. You have like 1 or 2 people come out of their rooms, and then just yell down the block of apartments, going like Trojan horse or malware. And I'm like, what are you doing? They would just come into the corridors and just be like Trojan horse, and I'm like, what the hell?
I think Yaswant forgot to mention that this was a cybersecurity course.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because it's so random.
Yeah, so
Trojan
they were-
horse and malware.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, in school trips, I think like the reason why they're very fun is because there are different stereotypes for people, and you just get to like experience different stereotypes. Because I mean, there are some people who are awake late at night, and there's some people who are just stupid. You know, I mean, I
And
think you
it's not just that. It's like at least in every trip, there's something that's unique and something that you 100% remember. Because each of us have a memory from those trips, and they will most likely be the ones which are like crazy or really stupid.
Karthik, you haven't said anything yet.
Yeah, I mean, I have quite a few stuff because I mean, a few people were messing around. One of the incidents was that they broke all of the furniture in the rental house.
oh my
What?
god.
That
Oh
was not
my
right.
god.
yeah,
I
I,
know.
I remember you saying
Wait.
They broke
All
like
of the furniture.
well, basically everything because they didn't just sleep on the beds. They completely wrecked them. I don't know what they were doing with them or why they did it, but they basically wrecked the beds and there was a bit of furniture. You know, like those kids. Well, we call them cool kids. They're like the really, um, they're the kids who basically mess about all the time, and they hang out as a group and all. Well, this is like really stereotyped, but they basically play football. They're into sports, and they hang out with a bunch of girls.
Yeah, the
and,
hard.
Yeah, all of
We
that.
call them the hard lads.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, basically it's the same thing. We call them
the
the cool
hard
kids.
lads.
Yeah, because they think they're so hard.
I know. Yeah, that's a good point. So those kids they got suspended for a few days, because they.
Wait,
I think they had to pay a fine as well because they destroyed the hotel rooms.
I mean, obviously.
did
Yeah.
you get to see it?
Oh no! I missed it because when some of the people went out on that day, because we were allowed to go out for shopping, and I think they were like one of the only people who were left out, so they stayed behind and they wrecked the they wrecked the room at that time.
I still can't believe that.
Oh, another
my
interesting
God.
thing. A lot of people, because we had TVs, a lot of people were watching the French version of Love Island. By the way, this was when I went to France.
Oh yeah, same thing in my one
Paris.
as well. They were
I
watching
don't
Love
know
Island.
why. It's like it was so funny though. It was like I mean, most of it was just I was trying to understand French and really failing at it. But yeah, it was pretty funny.
Why do everyone in residentials actually just watch Love Island? Because whenever I went to that cybersecurity course, everyone was up ordering KFC for like at 11 p.m. just watching this show, and I'm like, guys, just go to sleep. And they're like, nope.
I don't know why, but like I guess England has a craze for it because I feel like everybody in my school watches it, like apart from me.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
I don't understand why they watch it. It's just
I know the
like
same.
people.
Yeah.
trash
Also,
TV.
here's another story of late night absolutely screwing around and not going the way you want to intend. Okay, so this time, this is in an army camp where basically, you know the way in England you have the, well, not just England but also Northern Ireland, you have the army cadets. You know them.
Kind of.
So in the army camp, okay, so we live in our own lodgings, and that's kind of cool. But like as well, this time, you know, it's actually shared rooms. So there's like literally, there's 2 rooms, and you have like 15 in each room, pretty much ish. Is it 15 in each room, or maybe slightly less than that? But anyway, actually no, it's not 15 in each room. I think it's 15 divided into 2 rooms. Yeah, so there's 15 guys, and so our room is actually the slightly more mature ones, and we just kind of stay up all night. Well, not stay up all night, but we just kind of stay up for like to a good late night, and then just eventually fall asleep while talking to each other. And then there's the other room who literally just flipping scream around, and pretty much the autistic kids who just run around and just make a massive ruckus. And no joke, one night they screwed around so much and just like smacked into a bunch of doors that the instructors who are like, you know, supervising us, who are literally in the next door, get out, smack on our door, because these guys are real soldiers, remember, so they are actually hard lads, like they actually have been through stuff, so they literally like toughen up, smack on our doors, get everyone out, and be like, all right lads, get out, and then they flip and just go like, all right, do your push-ups and they just make us do push-ups for 15 minutes.
Is this real, man? Because it sounds...
Yes.
Oh my god. That doesn't sound real. That's mad. Why'd they make you do push-ups?
That's mad thing, bro.
Yeah, they made both the rooms do 15, like do a bunch of push-ups for like, I think 15 or 10 minutes straight.
Did that involve you?
Yes, and I could barely do push-ups at that moment.
I can
I mean, I can do a fair good few now, but like this is around a year ago. So you could almost imagine just me sitting there, just going like, how do I do a push-up? And then there's just everyone else around me trying to do push-ups, and then, I mean, thank God he didn't notice me because I was trying my best, and I was like, ugh, and so he was like kind of let me off with it because I didn't actually do anything wrong. Like they were kind of fine, but they just kind of made the 2 rooms do it anyway because they didn't know which room it was, and they figured it wasn't me, a part of them. Mm-hmm. So they didn't really care too much about me and some other people as well, obviously. But then there was just these few people that just be like, all right, lads, get your feet to the ground, all the way down. And I'm like, okay, then.
Right. I think like the food and school trips. This is different to what Yaswant was talking about. But the food and school trips, from my experience, is horrible because
It's awful.
What?
Yeah,
I can agree with you on
It's
that
awful, man.
Okay, maybe because it's a food. Maybe it's because it's a school trip, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry. I just wanted to finish and then you can tell. So
Yeah.
I went to France and because I'm a vegetarian, I think everyone here is apart from Yaswant. The availability and the variety of food was just not even variety. If I even wanted like a salad, they don't even have a salad. Like what the hell?
Verity.
The verity?
You know what they
The
did?
variety, you mean?
They literally went out because I was like basically the only one there who was vegetarian, and to order my food I had to speak in French because my teachers wouldn't let me speak in English. And
Bro.
yeah, so literally the first day finished, and then the second day they went out to get these like burger buns, like frozen ones.
Did you say "Je suis baguette"? Did you say "Je suis baguette"?
Of course I did. Yeah, I love that saying. Yeah, so
Just go up to the cashier. Bonjour, je suis baguette. they just stare at you like, why is this guy here?
You're baguette, bro. Get out of my shop. You're not a baguette. Okay. So yeah, and they literally just cooked the burger without any buns. All they did was cook the burger, gave it to me, served it to me.
Do you mean the bean?
Like the actual
The patty?
content.
The patty. Yeah,
The pat-
that's how they are. That's what burgers are actually supposed to be like. The buns were introduced somewhere else, but that's what actual burgers are. They're just the patty itself, and like your
Imagine
other
just eating that on
fillings.
itself.
No, that's what it is. That's how burgers actually started off as, and then they started going like, "Yo, what if we put bread on it?" And they made like sandwiches.
They were like, I got a bread, I got a burger,
No.
Yeet!
bread burger.
Can I also complain about food?
Go
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard that you were
Okay.
agreeing with me, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I just want to get something clear. I was in Italy for the ski trip.
Italy. Okay, go on.
What? I was in Italy.
Italy.
Yes, so I was in Italy or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of important because they were serving pasta there.
Okay.
And for some reason, they were not able to cook the pasta. I don't know how hard it is to boil pasta, but every single time I got it, it was raw as hell and just like hard. I don't know.
I think that's just how they like it.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
think it. I mean, it
Oh,
was
wait,
just
yeah.
so.
Yeah, because Italy,
just
I
not-
mean, yeah, go on.
It was not enjoyable to eat whatsoever, and it just
Yeah.
baffled me that they couldn't boil some pasta.
Yeah. It's like they have these bread in Italy.
Yeah.
They're
They call
like
them rocks.
incredibly hard. Yeah, and I think it's kind of like what you're talking about because generally bread, I consider it to be soft. Even in like the UK, it's generally soft. But when you go to like a country like Italy, the texture kind of varies. I'd say so. That's probably why.
I guess.
Was that the only complaint, or did you have multiple?
Yeah, no, I mean the rest of the food was just kind of rank. I actually had one friend who hated the food so much, he survived the entire week off fruits only. Like he would eat like an apple and a banana, and that
Oh
would be
my
his
God.
dinner.
No way. That's the way you get healthy. Just go to Italy.
True that.
Another point I'd like to mention is when I was meant to go to a USA this year, but
A
because
USA.
of the virus, it got cancelled. Were you guys meant to go like for a trip anywhere during if this was
I was supposed to go to France.
all right?
I
that
said that
To
pretty
go
sadly.
back to my homeland.
Oh,
Yeah, you did sound a bit depressed. You sounded like you didn't want to go France.
Yeah.
What?
I was supposed to go to France.
Nah, I don't want to.
Shut up.
What was the purpose for? Like historical or skiing or what?
Historical?
Yeah, Normandy.
Yeah, well,
Normandy.
there are loads of
That was
history there.
pure-
Not only that,
historical.
you got the trenches as well, man. You can't forget about the trenches,
That's,
Yeah.
especially the Somme,
Oh, yes.
Verdun as well. Verdun was a
I would
hell
love
of
to
a
go
spot.
visit some holes.
Sorry.
No, Verdun is pretty good. Well,
yeah,
not
I
for
think
the
I was just
soldiers.
supposed to go there for like, sightseeing and stuff.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I mean, France, like many European countries, are known for like the remains of, previous years.
Wars.
Yeah,
Pretty much just wars.
yeah, that's most of European. But then if you go America, you get all the skiing and all that sort of stuff.
And that's because it hasn't had a single bomb fallen on it from any kind of adversary. The only kind of bombs that have been dropped have been on the islands, like on Midway and Pearl Harbor.
Right. Oh yeah,
That was
yeah,
a while back.
We've gone from school trips to wars.
they're related.
Everything is related, mate, but to an
A
extent.
school trip is a war.
Everything is a reference to
That's a banging connection right there. That's Brilliant.
that's spitting facts, man. Spitting facts.
Exactly. I mean, I love school trips. Like, it's a different experience to go with your friends and teachers. You have that restriction from teachers,
True.
so you kind of act a bit rebellious. So
Okay, I have a question now. It's right. So during the school trip, I mean, how many people actually use social media, and how many people were at the present moment?
what?
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 Can you say your question again, except make sense this time?
How many people use social media, and how many people were actually there at the present moment?
What in school?
So
trips?
like, yeah.
So
Oh,
how many
right.
people were there and using social media?
Yeah,
So,
well,
how many people use social media during the school trip, and how many people didn't use social media in
exactly.
the school trip?
What?
Just say that, boy.
There was
that's
no
too simple,
Wi-Fi,
mate.
so
Okay.
I mean, I think most people used it, but the people who didn't have like large data packs probably didn't.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like freaking data. How do people run out of it so quickly? As in, I barely go through a single gig in a month.
It's because they use Instagram Reels. And that's our next topic, guys. Seamless segue.
Wow,
That
good
was
job.
not seamless whatsoever. You just said 2 words, social media, and when you talk about social media, we're talking about Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
Instagram is
just
part of
okay.
social
On the
media.
topic of Instagram Reels, it has no use. It's literally the same as the IGTV or something, whatever it is.
ITGG.
No,
It's
the KGB.
TikTok. Do any of you guys actually use that feature?
No.
No. Am I the only one?
Okay, well that's that discussion done then.
No, I think
was
Sid
quite-
has a valuable point because he's found
No,
use
I'm joking. I'm
with,
joking.
Instagram Reels.
Yeah, I was joking.
I haven't even seen it, so I can't really talk about it. I'm gonna hear from you guys.
What is Instagram Reels?
So basically, it's TikTok but on Instagram.
With the music and everything?
I mean, you can. It's whatever you want. You can have music or not.
Right.
So you can. Yeah. It's just TikTok. If I was gonna say so.
Well, if TikTok gets banned, I'm assuming everybody's going to move to there, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I think Trump...
that's the purpose for that. That was the intention. I don't know.
Trump signed an executive order saying, I don't know what it exactly was, so don't quote me on this. It was like, you had to stop all payments with like Chinese companies or something like that.
Yeah.
So then TikTok was like affected by that, but it's not affected yet. It's like coming into effect in like a month.
Yeah, and I think that's why several companies are interested in TikTok, and mainly Microsoft, which is planning to acquire it.
Oh, actually?
Yeah. I think they're gonna.
I wonder if that will change anything.
Yeah.
What it will change is the fact that China won't actually have the data anymore, but Trump will.
That's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, so that means Trump is going to have everyone's data. And the thing is, what is Trump going to do with all that data once he gets it?
Well,
Trump probably has everybody's data anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, fair
I
enough.
swear he was part of like the whole Cambridge Analytica thing because that was related to the U.S. elections.
Yeah.
Oof.
Dude, he's probably too old to even know what a TikTok is. He's probably
Yeah.
like, what is the renegade?
Yeah.
Well, bye-bye TikTok, I guess.
Is it officially announced or something?
What?
TikTok being banned.
Sorry?
I have no idea. I think Trump signed some kind of executive order which is affecting it. Let me Google it.
While he's Googling that, let's get back onto the topic of Instagram Reels, shall we?
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, you guys never tried it, so I don't know what you
Yeah,
guys
tell us your experience. Tell us your experience. Apparently you've got some experience on it.
Tell us my what?
Apparently you've been using it a little bit.
Yeah, I do use it, yeah. I mean, it's addictive as well. It's literally... It's the same feature. You scroll up and you keep scrolling up and up and up. But I mean, I'd say like it's got content that it's got personalized content once you start pressing not interested and actually customizing it for you, like YouTube. Like you can say you're not interested in a certain video, and it will not suggest that anymore. So in that way, I'd say it doesn't just give you random nonsense that you don't want to watch. It kind of gives you like relatable stuff. Like for me, there's a lot of tennis content on that.
Now
Okay,
that kind of that. Sorry.
I was just gonna quickly touch on the thing of Trump's executive order.
Go on,
Go on.
He said that it would bar any U.S. company from doing business. Oh my god!
Bisnock. Did you say
Why
like
did I
a
say
knock
Bisnock?
version of like Bismarck?
I was thinking of business and TikTok, so I said business.
You
That
said
would bar
Bis-
any U.S. company from
You-
doing business.
Wait.
from-
Wait.
with
Hold up.
TikToks.
Hold up, boy.
Did you say Bismarck?
No.
Bismarck is that band, isn't it?
No.
swear
They
it
made a
is.
song on it, but like the actual
Boomsa.
song is called Sabaton. The band is called Sabaton, but like the Bismarck is a freaking battleship from Germany, for Christ's sake. Oh
Okay,
right.
Here's what we're saying. Continue.
Yeah. So last Thursday, or maybe not last Thursday, some Thursday ago, he signed an executive order saying that no U.S. company is allowed to do business. Oh my god, I said it again. Why can't I say this word?
Business.
Business. It would bar any U.S. company from doing business
Yeet.
with TikTok's Chinese parent company, ByteDance.
Pythons.
Bite dance.
ByteDance.
My dude.
That's the name. That's
I
the
don't know
name
what
of the
that is,
parent
by the
company.
way.
Do you know? It's the name of the parent company.
For TikTok.
Aaron,
Yeah.
It's the parent
We're talking
company that
about-
owns
so
TikTok.
TikTok is the daughter cell, and it's a nuclei of a daughter cell.
Sid, it's the
Oh my
parent
God, I-
company. It's as simple as that.
Sid.
Does that mean
Microsoft. Okay, look. Sid. Windows is app. Microsoft
What?
is parent company of app.
Windows is an app. It's an OS.
No, it's an operating system. It's an OS. It's an OS.
Wait, so
No,
Teach
Windows.
them another wrong
Oh.
thing.
No.
Windows?
No,
is
wait, no. I meant OS. Okay, Windows OS.
So Windows is
And
the
Microsoft-
stepson of, a stepdad.
Also another one. YouTube. YouTube is a company, and then the parent company is Google.
Oh yeah, that's a better example.
Well-
What's the parent company of Google?
Alphabet.
Larry Page.
What the hell?
Oh, another one. Instagram. Instagram is.
Facebook.
Okay, I think
Are
I'm
we
enough
just?
explanation.
Is this like a game now?
I think we got.
Alright, guys, come on.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
name a few more. Let's keep going.
Yeah,
I can do this all day.
you got Beats, Apple. So there we go.
Sid, how come
Wait,
you know
is
that? You
Beats-
made us come into this discussion, and now you tell us an example, mate.
You're actual idiot. Hey, wait. It's not business. Remember, it's business.
Business.
All right, back on topic. Okay, you know what? Since this topic's gone to crap, let's go on to the next one. Flat Earthers and
Thanks,
anti-vaxxers.
Yaswant. Really
Well, I mean,
appreciate
I've-
the bro
No,
spectator.
actually, I've got one point. The one thing that's attracting me towards actually trying out Instagram Reels is the fact that it gives you like recommended content based on your usage. So that's something I like, but I don't know whether they collect data on that. Like, I mean, of course they do, but
Oh,
They must
100%.
Of course they do,
100%.
yeah.
How are they gonna actually?
I just want to know
are
like
able
how
to
much they
personalize
know
the
about me.
content for you? If they didn't,
Honestly, if they know about me, I wouldn't even care too much as long as it's not extremely sensitive data.
Why? Why wouldn't you care?
That's what you would think, but once you find out what they're collecting and
Yeah.
how they're using it, like they're trying to manipulate you into like buying a certain product
Yeah.
or trying to sell you on some politician or something.
Sell me?
Yeah. That was what
Bro,
Cambridge was.
I ain't
Cambridge
gonna vote
Analytica.
on no one, honestly. At this point, you can even think of me as like a cynical idiot who just thinks in dystopia is all that's gonna happen next.
You don't know that though. Like you could start seeing some ads and be like, "Oh, this guy isn't actually too bad," and then you start seeing even more ads on this politician, and you're like, maybe this guy's worth taking a shot at." You know?
I mean,
Yeah,
there was,
but you
this
think
just
about it.
reminded
We
me
have
of something.
brains.
That's what you think.
Okay, are
Yes,
you
we're not in the-
trying to say that literally everything that we think is built on freaking delusions?
What I'm trying to say is advertising is a lot more stronger than you think it is.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I suppose.
I
But
was
I
watching,
guess we just try our best.
I think they're really good at manipulation, man. That's all they will do. They will collect heaps of data just to manipulate you into doing something, and that's
Just to keep you on the app for longer.
yeah, because then they earn money, and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, I was
Okay,
gonna
keeping
say,
me on the app for longer, that's 100% I am actually gonna freaking agree on. But in terms of actually manipulating me into like choosing some politician, that's the chances are lower. Because for one, I really don't think politics are anything good at this point.
Okay,
Or
Yaswant,
anything.
I'll ask you one thing.
What?
Name a trading app, quickly.
Trading 212.
There.
Wait, is that
I get so many ads for that app.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
So after years
Literally.
of ads on
YouTube.
that same app, it's gonna be the first thing in your mind, and that
Oh,
way,
that's true, actually.
whenever you come across like that particular topic, you will remember that. Like for me, trading 212 is destroying me. It comes as an ad
Can
every
you
day.
hold up? I got kicked halfway.
I'm not repeating that.
Go watch the podcast.
Just listen to the podcast again. If you're listening to the podcast, restart it. Start from the beginning.
Just to make sure that you know everything.
Yeah. Just so you can hear me saying Biznock again.
Oh no, I was gonna say I remembered something. I was watching Vsauce and one of his videos about it started off with some incident that happened. Basically, in Walmart, this girl, she was pretty young. I'd say legally like old enough to, have a child, and she
Procreate.
yeah. So she had a child, which her father didn't know about, and her father received a bunch of emails, which like suggested products from Walmart regarding like pregnancy and just generally
Oh, it was
being
Target.
safe.
This was Target.
Oh yeah,
I remember
yeah.
this story.
Okay. Yeah, not
It was
Walmart, Target. That's right. Yeah. So that I guess like because Target was tracking that woman as she was shopping, and it suggested fairly reasonable stuff. I think in a way sometimes it's good because it's a very rare scenario, but whenever you're in a really dangerous situation and you definitely need something, I think it kind of helps like tracking you. But then yeah, in my opinion the disadvantages outweigh the advantages.
Yeah.
But
I remember
if you were
that
like
story.
you were working for that company, you would agree with their policy of like taking people's data, wouldn't you?
No,
I think
my
From
opinion
their
is my opinion. It wouldn't change just because I'm going to start working for them. And I wouldn't work for them because, I mean, the thing is, every big company now basically collects data about everything. And, you know, if you're really obliged to, then yeah, you kind of have to. But my opinion is going to be my opinion.
I think one good thing that the EU has actually done is the Data Protection Act, or I don't know if the UK passed that, but
Yeah, I think so.
they have to send, like, if you request it, companies have to send you like your file, basically. Like they'll send
Yep.
you everything that they've collected about you,
Yep.
which is really good, so you can see what they have, and like you can like contact them and say, hey, I don't want this on my file or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I think that is basically in every, major company now, major app.
Boy, I can actually literally go to Google and just be like, hey, what do you know about me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
yeah. I think it was
Hell yeah,
since
dog.
like the Facebook incident, because that kind of like that raised a lot of awareness, and I'm thankful that that happened.
Okay, so we're
even
gonna move on to the next one now.
I mean, say when you're speaking like in general, when you leave like some sort of website on, like for example Chrome, and I think it's always hearing you. So whenever you say something that it can catch, like for example, I don't know, a watch,
Banished. Yeah.
like a watch that you wear, I think you'll be able to like it gives you as soon as you start typing, like if you say where can I buy, it'll give you watch as a suggestion immediately. So
I don't think that's true. I
you
saw
can
a video about that. Some guy was doing that with like dog,
Yeah.
dog toys. That video was fake.
I think Sid, I
Yeah.
don't think it listens to you. I'm not fully aware of the listening part, but
I
if
don't.
you
I'm not
do,
aware.
if you do browse about watches, so if you look up like I don't know, 3 or 4 different watches on Amazon or different stuff, then your suggestion will automatically be related to watches. So that's not really
Literally
listening to
bombard
you;
you
it's
with it.
tracking your search activity.
Unless you have like your microphone on and like somehow Chrome is listening to you, but
Yeah,
I don't think
I
it does.
doubt that. Yeah.
I've just disabled it completely on my OS. I've just been like, screw it, no.
So
What do
the
you mean?
answer to the question is use a brick phone. You'll be safe.
Yeah, the government's spying on you, and politicians are reptilians.
You're being
Bruh.
tracked. You can't escape this.
Yeah,
Oh, there's actually a term for this. It's like
Trapped.
it's like capitalism in technology.
I mean, I think it would be worse than like communism, but
Yeah.
Communism might be worse. Probably is. Yeah, it is. It is.
I think in China they're. I saw this video about it recently. They're using like cameras on. Oh, dude, I'm blanking on the term. They're like zebra crossings.
Yep.
They
Oh,
have big
junctions.
cameras there.
Junctions.
No, just like regular zebra crossing. They've installed cameras there, and people who like walk whenever it's not a red man, a green man, they'll like take a photo, and then there's like this big display board, and then their photo will be put
Oh
on the
my.
display board mocking them.
Oh my god. That's mad.
Yeah, and then it goes on their like criminal, well, not criminal record. It goes on some kind of record that they were jaywalking or something. So they're using like they're collecting data about you, like even if you're just jaywalking.
Yeah, that's insane. By the way, I just remembered the term, the exact term. You can look it up. It's surveillance capitalism. Um, I took some notes down on this, so I should have remembered, but it's an actual thing. It's
Yeah,
basically what every big company is doing.
it's kind of scary.
It is, yeah.
Honestly, all I just think is that we're spiraling towards a dystopian freaking society.
Probably.
Which is why I'm actually hella like trying to get the frick off this planet. Like, I need to get a gateway open to any kind of other planet which is like decently habitable enough that I can try and come up with something to keep people alive on.
Are you basically hinting at getting lost to Mars?
Either Mars or I don't even care if it's Mars. Honestly,
Wait, Yaswant. So you're suggesting that you with some group of people are just going to go to some other planet?
hold
that
on,
your
I never
plan?
said I never said I was just going to do it with a group of people. I mean, like, I'm going to try and help with that, or well, maybe not just help, but like, I don't know. Basically, I'm just going to try and do whatever I can to try and further our advance off this planet, because this planet has gone to crap.
I
What do you
wouldn't say
mean?
that.
I don't think the planet has gone to crap. I think humanity's gone to crap.
Yeah. If anything, yeah.
Why are you
Well,
blaming
humanity.
the planet?
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, when I say planet, I mean like if we could actually leave the people on this planet over here, just ditch them, then hell yeah.
But you
You're
are
saying
What do you
one of
mean
them.
by the people?
Yes, man, you are one of the people on this planet.
Let's
I know,
just
but
ditch
like, oh
these
my
people.
god, how do I say this? Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm just sounding like a guy who just want to escape reality. That's basically it. Yeah.
Okay.
Ever heard of VR?
Screw you.
Or
Why
you could
would you want to
lucid
do
dream.
that though? Like, you have you know, you've been brought here for a purpose, I think. So, whatever you want to do in that world that you want to escape to, do it here.
Yeah, but
Make
it's
the
gonna
world.
require us to go back at least a good 1,000 years.
I mean, it's.
Oh,
I'm not going to talk about it, but Yashwant, I feel like regardless of how, it's kind of like saying this. Oh, if I went back in time and I redid this exam, I'm gonna pass this, and then I'm gonna go into a better school or whatever. But
butterfly
you're not gonna
effect.
have that
I'm too scared for
opportunity.
that.
That's the first thing. And second thing, you might feel like that, but other circumstances might demand different things. Like, regardless of where you go back in history, there'll always be some of the other problem which you'll have to work on, and for that you'd want to go back even more and so on. Biznok,
Yeah, it's
welcome.
just
You'll just want to control everything, but you won't be able to.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Okay, now you've just got me thinking about Steins Gate. Okay. Anyone who's watching this, and also my lads over here, watch Steins Gate.
If you're a time traveler, please contact us. We are very interested. Go to our Twitter at the Not Boring Pod.
Yes, that's a nice link there.
Yeah, we'll drop in a few time gate references here and see if we can get the divergence number to the 1% and try and stop the dystopian future.
Yeah.
I don't understand a single word you just said.
All
You
right,
have
guys,
to watch the
I
freaking.
think, well,
Watch the
continuing
actual. Watch the show.
I don't even remember the name. Steins Gate. Was that right?
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
German.
What,
It's actually a Jap. It's well. Okay, screw it. It's an anime,
Oh, goodbye.
but it's good. Trust me.
I can't watch anime. Anime is like
What do you mean?
anime. I want a really good simile for this. Anime is like watching. Is like squishing a
Sid,
spider,
Sid, your
With a
similes are bad. You have a track record of bad similes, mate. I wouldn't suggest you
and
try
you
it.
have to squish it because you just have to check that it's dead.
Look. This is actually a few of the actual. Okay. You got your stupid animes, which I don't watch. I don't watch a lot of animes because, like, my brother has for some reason turned into a freaking weeb, and I regret it a
What's
lot.
a weeb?
Oh my god!
What's a
Do
weeb?
you guys not know what weebs are?
No.
No.
You guys don't go on the internet then. I refuse to believe you guys are on the internet.
Well,
Okay. So basically, a weeb is like a guy who is obsessed about animes, and that's 100% something I am not. Like, if you actually think about how much I actually watch it, it's probably. Well, I have maybe upped it up a little bit since watching Steins Gate, but before that, I haven't actually watched a single bit of anime for like a good few months.
I'm gonna give a better definition of a weeb. A weeb is basically someone who starts off just liking some anime, then they get obsessed with Japanese culture, the Japanese language. They'll try to learn the Japanese language. They'll just relate anything they can to Japan. They'll want to like visit there and live there. Yeah, basically that.
is that actually
Yeah.
a weeb? Oh,
Yeah.
They'll watch like any and every anime they can.
Yeah, there are a bunch of weeps here.
Here.
I've watched one anime and it was actually pretty good.
Anime.
Was it Death Note?
No, it was not Death Note. It was, what was it called? Dude, it was Full Metal.
Oh right,
Alchemist
all right.
Brotherhood.
It was that freaking like Beyblade thing, was it?
No, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That is
Oh,
a
right,
really
that
good
one.
anime.
I watched
that is a good
Doraemon.
one. That's like Death Note level good. Yeah.
Doraemon. Shinjuku.
Oh, yeah,
Doraemon
Doraemon.
is the stuff.
Doraemon.
Doraemon.
He's the legend.
And also you got the ninja guy. What do you call the ninja guy? It's like Hattori the ninja or something.
That is right.
Yeah, that's his name. Are these? I guess they count as animes. To be fair, yeah.
Yeah, but they're like childhood. They're nostalgic. They can't go head to head with the ones that are having right now.
What's the kid's name in Doraemon? The main kid.
Nobita.
No clue.
No, but
Oh my god, that's it.
Man, Dorman is the stuff, dude. I love that show so much.
Okay, guys, I literally have to go now. Okay, see you guys later in the next podcast. Hopefully you've enjoyed this.
All right, guys, thank you for listening to this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. I guess we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Yeah, this one has been kind of all over the place. See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.